How do I know that God doesn't exist, that there's no such thing as deities, gods and goddesses? Well, for the same reason as I know there aren't fairies and goblins and elves. That is, on the basis of a rational understanding, a rational attempt to understand this world of ours.
I think it's up to those who think he does to prove it. Speak to him, let him speak to us or her. I think it's a delusion and an illusion that doesn't help us come to terms with the choices we have to make on Earth. I think it's a way of hiding behind the reality, which is that the future of the planet is in our hands. It's not in any god's hands, and nobody's going to save us but ourselves. We are our own redeemers, and we better set about doing it pretty fast.
I can't know that God doesn't exist, but I have to make a kind of a rational assumption to live my life by, and I see no good evidence at all or any reason for believing in God. Indeed, if you asked 1,000 people what they mean by God, I think you'd probably get 1,000 different answers. So there's not much way of I can pin down what would need to happen for me to believe in such a ridiculous thing.
I mean, I could see that there might be evidence, a sudden appearance of angels, or the return of the Messiah, or whatever spiritual leader it is for a particular religion, which would, undeniably increase one's belief that there could be such a thing as God. But until that kind of evidence happens, I just don't see why it's necessary to believe.